Dear teachers, experts in various fields, hello everyone. I am very honored to be able to participate in this conference. My name is Duan. I come from China National Institute of Standardization, and the topic of my article is NQI demand analysis based on SCP model and NQI big data. Next is my report. Please everyone gives guidance. As a well-established technology chain, NQI national quality infrastructure has played a significant role in securing the quality of national industrial development as technical support. By analyzing demands on NQI factors in industrial development process, key elements influencing industrial demands on NQI factors were identified in this paper from the perspective of market structure, market conduct and market performance. Based on the AHP method and fuzzy comprehensive evaluation, an NQI demand analysis and evaluation model was built for industrial development. Based on the NQI big data, also with the determination of various demand indexes and weights, an evaluation model was constructed to analyze different demands and their importance. My speech is divided into 6 parts, namely, introduction, SCP, model, demand analysis on NQI factors for industrial development, construction of NQI demand models, empirical analyses, conclusion. First, introduction. One of the keys to develop NQI is to have a clear master and understanding 1-2 of the current situation and demand of NQI. Actually, our economic and social development bottleneck has raised a realistic demand on NQI, and it's one of the important bases to establish various quality development plans and policies. 3. After analyzing the demands on NQI factors in industrial development process, key elements influencing the industrial demand on NQI factors were identified in this paper from the perspective of market structure, market conduct and market performance. Also based on the AHP method and fuzzy comprehensive evaluation, an NQI demand analysis and evaluation model was built for the industrial development. With the determination of various demand indexes and weights, an evaluation model was constructed to analyze different demands and their importance. Second, SCP model. Structure conduct performance SCP analysis is a basic feature of orthodox industrial organization theory, established based on the new classical economic theory, and has always been the research core of the former. Before the 1970s, the orthodox industrial organization theory held that there was a determined causal relationship between market structure, conduct and performance, based on the SCP analysis method, and such a relationship was simple, unidirectional and static. It means that market structure determined firm conduct and then affected economic performance via the latter. However, ever since the 1970s, such an assumption of complete rationality between producer and consumer was denied by many economists after their further study, which held that the information between both was inadequate and market equilibrium could be hardly realized automatically. After adopting the latest research results in information economics and game theory, the unidirectional and static SCP analysis method was turned into a bidirectional and dynamic one, which could not only reflect the reality more sensitively and completely, but also break through the sole objectives set by producers just for profit maximization only. In this case, firm conduct had not only been endogenously determined by market structure, but also affected the latter. That's to say, current market structure is also the accumulated result of firm conduct in the past. Due to the inadequate information between sellers and buyers, it can only be bounded rationality. Figure 1 shows these 2 SCP methods. Third, demand analysis on NQI factors for industrial development. With the advance of manufacturing informatization, demand analysis is becoming well known to people. In the beginning, demand analysis was just an important event that must be processed by computer software in the planning stage and an important function of the analysis software system regarding what to be realized. One of the keys to develop NQI is to have a clear master and understanding of the current situation and demand of NQI. Actually, our economic and social development bottleneck has raised a realistic demand on NQI, and it's one of the important bases to establish various quality development plans and policies. Fourth, construction of NQI demand models based on demand analysis. Demands on various NQI factors in an industry can be specifically identified from four aspects, including the external environment, management integration, technical support and service modes during the analysis of various NQI demands in every industry. For the external environment, international development environment, domestic development environment, and the background for relevant policies and regulations must be considered. For service mode, conformity, cooperativity and efficiency between different factors must be taken into account. Regarding technical support, intelligentization, integration and lightweight must be mainly considered for technical development. In terms of the internal management integration, the demand characteristics of every element, such as staff consciousness, organization and talent reserves towards NQI factors must be taken into consideration. When analysis and conclusion have been made based on the above four aspects, specific demand on NQI factors for industrial development can be raised, which can be specifically manifested by standard metrology, inspection and conformity assessment with the detailed demand and expected provision modes provided in the table as below. Fifth, empirical analyses. In our research, 50 experts specialized in the field of new energy resources were chosen as the objects through questionnaire, making an evaluation and rating on the demand degree of the various NQI indexes described as above. All of the questionnaires were retrieved. The comparison reveals that there is high demand on generic technology and standard system, technical standards for design, manufacture, test, management and services, testing technology for basic raw materials, components and techniques, intelligent inspection, certification technology for critical raw materials and components, and the construction of high-end equipment certification system with a membership degree above 0.5. But the demand on the followings is relatively lower with a membership degree at 0.01 or below, including the metrological traceability for field, online, non-destructive and rapid measurement in manufacturing process, intelligent and lightweight measurement, online detection and NDT technology, reusability testing technology for major equipment, lightweight and integrated inspection and conformity assessment. For the rest indexes, the demand level is medium. Hence, in order to accelerate a new round of energy revolution and to develop the industry of new energy resources, the followings will be the key for industrial development in the future, including generic technology and standard system, technical standards for design, manufacture, test, management and services, testing technology for basic raw materials, components and techniques, intelligent inspection, certification technology for critical raw materials and components, as well as the construction of high-end equipment certification system. Last, conclusion. A. NQI demand analysis frame and fuzzy comprehensive evaluation method have been proposed in this paper. by constructing a fuzzy comprehensive evaluation model for NQI demands and based on the empirical analysis on the industrial development of our new energy, resources, research direction and key area have been pointed out for the industrial development in the future. However, regarding the intelligence, lightweight and integration under L3 index in the model, it will be further studied in our future researches due to the presence of slight overlapping in the empirical research. The above is my speech. Thank you.